Hello my friends, and welcome to another stream. It is Saturday. Yay, a great day. Got to sleep in. Haha, just kidding. No, I did not. But anyways, it's great to see everybody. Hope everyone is having a fantastic day, and hopefully some of you got to sleep in. Dejona, how are you? Adopted Titan, Django, Ragnarsson, Damien, Razor Dawn, Verbal Empire, Sam Hain, Mr. Moffy, Bass, and that's about it. But welcome everybody in Private Skillywags. Great to see you all. I hope everyone is having a fantastic day. How many times do I have to say that until I wish you all to just, everyone's magically just having a great day. Nice title name. Yes, well, I am building a thing. That's exactly what I'm doing. I'm not building Lumiere. I'm not building Fairchester. I'm building a thing. I've just got to make that very clear before I show you what this thing is. Hey, Verbal Empire, welcome. Wait so long to see a mighty build thing. How do I tell it? I'm just not interested in watching booty shaking video with her anymore. I don't quite know how you would go across saying that, Private Skillywags, but I hope that you'll figure it out eventually. And come watch this stream here today. A day for building up things. Exactly. Let's build a thing for the thing. Anthem looks fucking sick. Sorry, I'm just excited you're streaming. Fantastic. But are we building a thing? Yes, the thing of stuff. All right. So I'm sure you guys are interested in seeing what this thing is today. I need to clear some things off my journey map first. 1 second, guys. I got a bunch of waypoints, and they're all just kind of useless waypoints. They're like death. I killed myself a bunch of times on this server, so oh my gosh. All right. Remove, and edit. And I'm gonna call that. I'm gonna call that Castle Duke. All right. Close. Alrighty, so I'm just getting a nice little angle here. Aha, there we go. And voila. This is what we're making today. I am on a wrecked server, and I was on his stream last night, and he's made a ship called the King's Fury. Well, I am inspired to build a boat, and my boat is called Duke's Fury, and where it's located, here, I need to actually go out in the daytime. Why is it nighttime? There we go. It is actually located right here, right on its way into port at, whatever that place is called, Foghaven. So, yeah, today, this is what we're going to be building, is a fantasy ship. This is not a realistic ship. I just want to make that very clear. I am not making this off of, I'm, theming it off of a mixture of things, a Dramone / Galleon / Trireme, just a bunch of different inspirations. But I'm making my own little ship here. I make it in the air first, Django, before I actually put it in the water. That way I can actually see what I'm doing. If I just put it in the water and build it there, it'll just become a mess, and so yeah, I prefer this. Vidarios, how you doing? Welcome. Well, I'm glad. Well, you need this. Well, you need to follow there, Adopted Titan. I do kind of tease. Hey, Vidarios and Retzim, how you doing? He's feeling the Flying Dutchman ship for SpongeBob. Yes, that's it. Alrighty, so what I need to do today is figure out how, well, my goal for today is try to figure out the hull of this ship. And what I'm going to do is build it all in blocks first, and then we'll come back through with half slabs and things later on to make it smooth. But the reason why I want to do it in blocks first is because you cannot, what do you call it? Mirror using Conquest Reforged blocks, so I have to start off this route. Anyways. Yeah, this is a edited shader, Sam Hain. This is actually made by Patrick's Craft. Alright, so let's see what we can do today. The idea is we want to make a hull that looks smooth. And so we are going to attempt that and make a smooth looking hull. Does the ship have anything to do with Duconian's Rising? No, it does not. No, this is simply just a ship. It is a simple ship. I'm just a simple man building a simple ship. That's all. That's all, guys. That is all. And I will be adding in lots of like variations and features, stair blocks and everything, but for right now, we're just focusing on getting a nice little curvature going on. Is there a thing on Earth Patrick has not perfected? I don't think so. I think Patrick's has pretty much done it all. Oh man, but he's a crazy guy. In fact, Vigo and I had actually just gotten done recording the plot that him, Red Ranger, and Viatautus had. Viatautus, I'm not sure how to pronounce his name. That they finished. The castle plot, Medvetsky Hrad. Pioneers used to ride these babies for miles. Your ship is not simple. This ship isn't either. It is the crying of ships. The ship isn't either. It is the crying of ships. Oh, by the way, I have great lore for this ship. So this is actually my yacht. Since we have lore in this world, this is my yacht right here, and it's actually a fishing ship. And it's gonna have lots of like, great, it's gonna have catapults that throw nets into the sea, lots and lots of what do you call them, scorpions as well, but they're just harpoons for whales. And lots of, different weaponry, but that's just to protect me against all the sharks and such. But anyways, that being said, it's going to have a complement of like 100 soldiers. They're just to protect me from the sharks and everything. Anyways, I'm gonna, this is my castle over here. If you guys don't know, I have this really cool castle on the server. And I'm gonna have a road out to a little tiny, actually a little dock right here on the river. And that's gonna be where I park my yacht while I'm in, when I come home. So, but yeah, this is just me sailing in from my fishing trip. And this is just my yacht fishing ship. Well, my fishing boat, more or less. So that's my lore. So just so we get that clear, this is in no sense a warship or anything. Just want to make sure you guys know that. Where the Artocraft vids have been. Honestly, I am really liking the idea of me and Vigo Man doing some videos there. We do a review video for every Saturday, and I think that a video on Artocraft is overdue. So we may just see some Artocraft videos here coming up sometime in the future. We'll have to wait a little bit before that happens, but it'll happen. Just trust me on that. Just give us a little bit of time, because like today, man, that took forever. We did a 2-part video on Medvetsky Hrad, and it took us, what was it, about 40 minutes for the first video, and it took us 57 minutes for the second video. So if anyone watches all the way through that, man, you guys are champs. My castle. It is my castle. Every Englishman or every man's house is their castle. So it's my very, my castle. My infamous castle. What is this? This is just a thing. It's my fishing boat. This is my little fishing boat. Nothing too special. Just a little fishing boat. Little fishing boat. Okay. It's a big boat. I don't know about that. Anyways, what happened is last night, Rekt was talking about the King's Fury. He's been building a city here on the server. In fact, it's right over here. And he has all these ships docked at his docks and, a big city and everything. And so I'm building a little a boat, and it's gonna, I think I will. I think I'll move it like up to here so it looks like it's just sailing into the channel. But see, the thing is right up that way there's land, and I don't want it too close to land. Yes, fishing megalodons. Yes, that's it. That's exactly it. That's exactly what the purpose of this ship is for, is to hunt megalodons. There we go. Lore finished. I think that we definitely got ourselves a good bit of lore here. So, yeah, we're good to go. Yeah, I think we'll start tapering it down a little bit on the back there. We'll see. I'll shape it up a little bit more as we go. It's just right now I'm just throwing in some blocks to get a rough shape, and then I'll mirror it, and we still got to do the underhaul as well, but you know, that's still coming. We'll get there. We have successfully lured. There we go. It's going fantastic. Outcast Rue, how are you doing? Vendetta, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Everything must be big. It's too true. It's too true. That is a very true saying, Lava. Very, very true. By the way, great to see you. Welcome to the stream. All right, let's get that up there. Build me a boat. Now, I will not claim that this is in any way, shape, or form a realistic ship. In fact, it might not even float. I've been looking at it from the top. From the sides, it looks all right, but I feel like it's a little bit too skinny, looking at it from the top view. But then again, a skinny ship could be a fast ship. But then again, if it's too skinny, it might, if it tips to one side or the other, which it will in rough seas. But the way to counteract that is I'm just going to absolutely fill this bowl with, Nilko, thank you for that follow. Welcome to the Red Clan. I'm going to fill this bowl full of cobble. And that's going to be hopefully enough weight. I'm not sure if you guys know the whole, like say if you have a jar, or if you guys have ever like seen something that is like sort of a bowl, but it always stays upright. And the reason why is because there's like sand at the bottom, and gravity like keeps it like sort of center weight. So that's what I'm gonna do with the ship. Just use gravel and such. Tad fatter on the sides, but it looks good. For how long it is, I feel like it would be just a tad fatter on the side, but it looks good. Yeah, I mean, I know. I feel like it should be a little bit fatter on the sides, but yeah, I don't feel like roughing it up anymore. I actually deleted several versions of this already, and I don't want to do it again. I did 2 versions last night, and I deleted them both, and then I kept restarting, and so this is my 3rd version that I've done. I'm the kind of guy that it doesn't need to be perfect. I'm not a perfectionist. Call that a fault if you want, but I call it just getting it done. You know, I got to be efficient with my time. I cannot get it out of my head. Every time this music plays, I remember Bob the Fish. Oh, good old Bob the Fish. By the way, guys, I am planning on getting back to Duconia's Rising soon. I'm inspired right now, but if I am still up for it, next week I am planning on getting back to Duconia's Rising. So we'll be back to Fairchester, and we'll be doing the good old skits and everything again. So look forward to that. For those of you that are interested in Duconia's Rising, that is. I'm sure some of you aren't so excited about me getting back, but for those of you that are, yeah, that is coming back here soon. All in good time. So the design of this is a sort of like a little castle-y bit. I'm going to have fortifications on the front and the back, and it's going to provide archers an area to shoot from. You mean Queensdale? Oh, Fairchester. Yeah, this is a castle that I've been working on. It wouldn't float well because the boat becomes skinny in the top. Buoyancy needs a large space between molecules in which the curving back inwards, it would be easy to knock over. Yeah, I know that. I know. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this, Wrecked getting some payback. Looks like we got some exploding cats. And this is precisely why I have sound off. That's not so much fun for him, though. I feel bad. Good to see you, Wrecked, though. I hope that you're having a fantastic day. Why are you building a pride? Hey, Dova. How you doing? Welcome to the stream. Also, how do we know if we get accepted in the Duconia's Rising server? We do have a whole ton of applications, and there's only a few we accept a month, so I don't know exactly, I don't really keep up with that. That is up to, there's a team of people that actually take care of all that. I'm in that team, or not in that team, but I'm, in the group that does it, but I don't really make those decisions. But usually they will send you a message if you're accepted. Or should I say, they will send you a message if you are accepted. But those of you that have applied, there is also the, it might also be that maybe the server quota has already been filled for the month, so we're still waiting on the next month to come around before we start adding more people on. Just so that we don't grow too quickly. Oh, it's a mod. Yeah, this is the Conquest Reforged mod. What does it look like? So about the castle, what does it look like? The castle on this server is what you're asking. It's not a castle actually. It's just my little shack. It's just a shack. It's nothing special. All right. So I would say that's probably okay for now. I don't think I need to go too incredibly detailed with that. This is going to be kind of a fancy section here, so maybe I should be a little bit more careful with designing this. The idea is that this is going to be more or less like a fancier bow section right there. I haven't built the castle yet on here. Big shack, big shaw. Name for texturing. This is the Conquest Reforged mod Durfries. Yes, there's a lot of neat things going on in the server. The shack, that's secretly a castle by Duke Conrad 1. Yeah, well, apparently everything I built a castle, so I suppose it is. All right, so the idea about building a boat is you want to make sure you got a nice strong bow because it needs to bust through waves and everything, and also have enough Mastronics, thank you for that follow. Welcome to the Red Clan. But yeah, it definitely needs some power behind it. Looks like we got the Swordfish clan going on again. I just can't escape the Swordfish. I can't. Where's some kind of fruitcake when you want them or when you need them? Okay, I really need to be a little bit more careful with designing this because if I just start throwing in things, it's going to end up being a major problem eventually. So I gotta make sure that we keep with a nice smooth bow design here, and I think if we did that, yeah, there we go, that's a little bit better. We got to keep a nice smooth design going here. What's the name of my boat? It's called the Duke's Fury. The Duke's Fury. The text form in the chat from the texture pack. I'm from Germany. Sure, Durfries. This is the texture pack, default texture pack, and this is the mod that I'm using right now. What I'm using right now is the Conquest Reforged mod. It's based off the vanilla texture pack. However, it is not the vanilla, and it's not vanilla. This is a mod pack that I'm using right now. It adds so much more possibilities to the game. It makes building a lot more fun, that's for sure. No doubt about that. Now, it is not survival compatible. That is one thing. I'm not sure if you're a survival player. If you are, then this probably won't be for you. But the Conquest texture pack is survival friendly. Obviously, it is definitely survival friendly. So it's definitely worth checking out if that's something you're interested in doing. I would be building so much just right now if I had to get my mouse at home. If you're still looking for inspiration, the ancient Roman Nemi ships from the Syracuse Palace could be good ones for you. All right, well, let me go ahead and Google that really quick. It is called Roman Nemi ships. All right, I am going to look that up. Oh my gosh, that is big. That is a big badonkey donk. Very fancy. I will be having a place, maybe, I don't know. I'm thinking about maybe adding some, you know how triremes and biremes, even dromones, have an ore extension on the outside here. I think I might do that. And a couple platforms on top of that for siege or fishing equipment. How do I download mods? Just download. It's all there. Oh, I've looked. So how do I download mods? Is also what you get when your castle build includes a fountain. Oh gosh. This honestly is just for fun. Like, I'm not really even, you know, for. This is actually an interesting idea. I could put a fountain on this. You know, why not? We'll put a fountain on the Duke's Fury. Just for fun. We also got to really put some odes for the Swordfish clan and everything. So, I'm sorry. It's just... It's one of those things. Oh, gosh. What am I getting myself into? Just Google it, Jesus. Don't use the launcher. There is a history of there being some problems with the launcher there, Retsam. I honestly, this is not a good place for a tutorial. I mean, I'm trying to stream right now, so I can't really explain to you and help you troubleshoot your issues as much as I would like to. It just becomes a hindrance for the stream. But the best thing that I can say is go to the Conquest Reforged website or even the Discord and ask there and see if they can help you with figuring out how to get your mod to work. Because each person's client's going to be different. You're going to have different error reports and... you know, that's for smarter people to think about and come up with solutions for. But for me, for example, I am not tech savvy when it comes to these things, so it's just not a good place for you to get your questions answered. Not here, at least. I am a streamer and a builder, not a technician. We all have our specialties. Any tips on how to build something like this in survival? Place blocks. I don't know. Maybe really try to plan first before you build. Like, use dirt, a lot of dirt, and then eventually you'll be able to get a shape. The main thing about something like this is getting the shape right. That's a very important aspect of building a boat. Now, you know, everybody has their different styles of boats. I'm going for a very galleon-themed boat. As you can see, the shape of the boat is very it's very streamlined to cut the water, and so there's a lot of people that'll build a lot of different styles. So, but that's really all there is to it. Is just, you know, you come up with a style that you want to do, you add in details, and continue from there, and eventually you got yourself a boat. Underwater scaffolding, yes. Might want to drain the water with sponges or something. Yeah. Draining the water, that's definitely one thing you gotta do. Well, you don't gotta drain the water. It's definitely something you don't have to do, but it's suggested. It would make life a lot easier on you, that's for sure. Okay, so as far as the curvature of this is concerned, we're doing all right for right now. The main thing that's going to really bring this all together is once I start adding in the stair blocks and half slabs. That's going to really do the trick. But like I said, for right now, we're just getting the shape down. You know what I might do? I think what I'm going to do is... That's going to ruin a lot of things, though. See, the technical thing that I could do to make this actually work a little bit better is reduce the length by a little bit, but then I'd have to reshape the hull. And I don't really feel like doing that. I think I'm going to keep the length. See, the problem that we've been having, or that some people have pointed out, and even I know, is the width of the ship is a little bit thin for what it should be. So it would seem that the ship would tilt and just fall over, but with a sufficient amount of counterweights at the bottom, I think we might be all right. The bump mapping works really well and makes the plank seem wet. Yeah, it does actually. I think it's from, yeah, when you look at the sun. Yeah, when you look at it from this way, it looks really cool. Yeah, Patrick's does a really good job with really everything he puts his hands on, that's for sure. He's good at screenshots, he's good at developing things. He's crazy. Crazy guy. Crazy guy. Okay, we want to keep that kind of smooth there. Alright. Yeah, but counterweight makes the ship slower too, more mass. Well, this is a big ship, so it's not going to move anywhere, anytime soon. But it's going to have some pretty big sails. So with the appropriate amount of, you know, whatever systems that I decide to put into this, it's going to be a slow-moving ship nonetheless. But the shape of it is pretty sleek. And having a sleek ship in itself is, you know, it's a good enough for making it pretty fast. Very long. This is Rookland, where gravity is a factor of imagination. There we go, Wreck to the rescue. That's right. By the way, Wrecked, how was the whole kid thing last night? It was kind of funny watching you handle the kid. He was like, "Dad, I want to play." Oh man, poor Wrecked. But yeah, I get that to look forward to. That's not going to be like that. I'm probably going to punch that in one block there. We'll see. I still need to decide on how I'm going to go about doing all this, but for right now, this is just going to have to do. Diagonal sails or straight sails? I haven't decided yet, Skillywags. The ships that I am taking inspiration from have diagonal sails. And if I do straight sails, it's going to end up looking more like a medieval ship. And I want to try to go more fantasy with this. I know it has a very like medieval type hull, but I'm going very fantasy with the ship. It almost looks like an oil tanker if I think about it. But that being said, it is going to be rather fantasy, or very fantasy. You know, the shape of it is not going to be, I mean, everything about it is not going to be realistic. It's going to be definitely more along the lines of, you know what? I wonder if I can do this. Time set 6,000. There we go. That way we don't have so much glare. It helps out a lot. Diagonal looks really good. Yeah, I know it looks really good. And for a ship like this and for the style that I'm planning on doing, it may look really nice. So we'll see what happens. But diagonal also means less sails, because if you have diagonal sails, there's a lot less room to put in all of the extra sails, you know, like the little side ones and everything. So still deciding on that. So it's just gonna take a little process. Yeah, I think I'm gonna pop this out just a little bit here, not too much, just enough to. Just something like that. And maybe bring it down just a little bit. Something like that. Alright, so I'm curious. What does it look like from the front now? I'm working on a just a little fishing ship there, Merzan. You know, it just has fishing equipment on it and lots of fishermen with swords. Just to protect my interests at the seas, in the seas. Or something like that. Alright, so we'll go ahead and pop in some detail. No, not detail, but some blocks there. Just trying to make it so we have a nice and reasonable curvature on the bottom there. Don't want to make it too extreme. There we go. Yeah, you definitely want a nice, streamlined shape, if at all possible. See, even right here, it's a little bit strong, so I'll come back to that later on. Backyard, how you doing? Welcome. How do you plan on making the rigging and ropes and such? I haven't even thought about that yet. That is for a future date, when I have to think about that. For right now, I am just going to throw some blocks in and just pretend like I know what I'm doing. That is right. Pretend. Oh, gosh. Okay. I used to corner and slabs in anticipation 1.13 someday. I used corner and slabs in anticipation. Yeah. I mean, it's not, doesn't really matter, really, what it looks like underwater. No one's ever going to really look, but it's just to say that I did it. I'm gonna really make the hull sleek as much as I can. But we'll see what happens. I just need to decide how far I want to go into this. I mean, it's just a ship. Just a ship. Okay, we're getting a little bit tight here with the curvature of the boat, so I think I might have to make some adjustments here soon. Speaking of which, I need to extend this a little bit. Something like that, I think, will be good enough. We got to finish that too. And 1, 2, 3, 4. 4, 3. Well, actually, no, this has to be longer here. 4, 3, and 3. Aha, there we go. And then the same thing here. We have a 2 block there. I'm gonna make that a little bit longer, something like that. So 4 to 3, and then the final one there. We'll get to yeah, we'll get to that eventually, and that'll definitely curve out a little bit better. But yeah, this is definitely something we need to do. We need to punch that back a little bit, get a little bit more curve going on. Go ahead and do that guy there, and I think I might do that. And we also need to do this guy. 3, 2, 1. There we go. That's a good curve too. But we also need to match it on the bottom. And that's always a fun thing to try to do. I used corner and slabs. I was changing the shader pack to normal and froze, so I restarted, and that's when I started. Well, no, he's my most strict ship critic. Oh, Vasa, yes. Vasa is pretty much a critic on everything, though. And there he is. That's true. What was the question issue? The only knowledge I have on the subject is that I have had like 300 different types of crashes with Conquest Reforged. Yes, Conquest Reforged definitely does have crashes. When I don't perfect it, like if I don't have the right, there's so many little factors that go into it. So I definitely understand. I've been there. I've had plenty of my own crashes, so I understand your pain. That is, if you are going through some crashes. So you're not alone. Not alone in the least. I think we've all had our fair share of crashes. Okay, so we got a little bit too much going on here, so I need to push that back. Because right now, we got to really sleek it up. Because the idea is that this is really starting to curve back and into the stern of the ship there, so we got to make sure that it curves back well enough. Which server would you recommend? What was the question issue? The only knowledge I have in the subject is that I have 300 different... Which server? I would recommend the Darwin Reforged server. It's a great place to start. There's a lot of inspiration on the server. It's plot based, so there's a lot of plots to definitely look at. So if you are interested in that, that is definitely something worth considering. There's also the Artcraft server. And if Wrecked will have you, which is the server I'm on now, is the I'm not even sure. Wrecked, do you have a name for this server, or is it just the Wrecked server? Because I don't know any others. Yeah. Do you have Discord servers of some kind? I don't personally, no. I mean, I have a Discord for a group of people that I'm with, but I don't have a Discord for myself. I don't think that's necessary for me. I can't keep up with the community. It's not like if I'm here and streaming, this is my time with you guys. I don't really have time outside of streaming to spend with community things. I prefer to be relaxing, or I'll be working. Most likely working. But yeah, you guys get the idea. Alright, so I'm going to go, that is a 5, 5, 4. I'll need to figure that out later. What project is this server? This is on the I Like to Get Wrecked server. Ah, okay, so this is Yarwin, the Yarwin server then. Is that what it is, the Yarwin server? I wasn't sure. I know that's the map, but is it the server? Alright, so, it may, no, we might be okay, actually. Yeah, that looks alright. We'll make this work. We'll make that work. I need to, streamline the edges here a little bit more. It all comes with a little bit of practice. I gotta keep, just throwing in blocks wherever I feel like they should go. That is the way of building a ship. Definitely needs a lot of work. Oh, we'll get there though. I just call it subserver, no fancy name. Gotcha. Sandstorm. Oh, Secleton, how you doing, man? Welcome. I'm not sure if you came here earlier. Good to see ya. The game crashed when I joined the server. The game crashed when you tried to join the Darwin server? Okay. But yeah, I know that the curvature is not quite round yet. We're not quite there yet. There definitely needs to be a lot of work, so just hang in there, guys. But as you can see, we definitely have a good shape. And now, once we get done to the end there, I just need to perfect that shape, and then we will be golden to start making it actually look kind of good. Beautiful, beautiful. Dukan, the proponent of the flat boat theory. I do like the look of it from the front, though. I really like the shape. I think that's gonna be a nice looking ship once we get her all sorted out. Pretty happy with it so far. Is that for a tutorial? No, this is not for a tutorial. I don't do tutorials anymore. Tutorials are done. I ain't got time for that. No, I just build. I build, I have fun. Tutorials are a thing of long past. Yeah, it's just a boat. Just a boat. Hey Sven, how you doing? Welcome. Are you gonna change the rudder? I don't know yet. I haven't decided what I'm gonna do with the rudder yet, so we'll see what happens. But that it is the what is that called? The keel. That's the keel of the ship, and it's typically keels are straight like that all the way to the end. So it would make sense that I keep it there, and then I have a rudder there. But at the same time, it may make sense, especially for this shape of ship. It's called a banana. Well, I call it a banana boat, but the idea is that it kind of curves up and back down, and then you got a straight keel with a hinge rudder at the end. So I might do that, but I might not. I might go a little bit more fantasy with it, but that remains to be decided. But you really did. You had the best tutorials. You're that person, but you really did. I don't know about that. I mean, there was tutorials I'm more proud of, I guess. My end tutorial, for example, I spent a lot of time on that. But as far as like actual tutorials, are you maybe you're talking about the ones with the text in the video, right? With sped up. If that's what you're talking about, that's actually themed off of Lemon Fox's style of videos. So that's not my original theme of videos, if that's what you were wondering. It is actually, I really liked that idea because I really don't like talking during those videos. It just takes too long, especially if I don't have it as a sped up video. It just takes way too long. But yeah, Lemon Fox, he was just the best tutorial maker in my opinion. Has some incredible, incredible tutorials. I would post that on Discord. Crashin says, when you're done, you should plop your shanty on it. Well, the idea is that the shanty is my castle wrecked, and I'm gonna have a little dock out in the river, and that's gonna be where I park my yacht, and a little path up to my castle shanty thing. So this is the plan. All right, so I need to elongate that. That is going to be 1, 2. What is this? That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. The next one is going to be. Well, maybe it should start out small, end up long. Or maybe not. I don't know. Let's bring it back 1, and then we're gonna go. That's 6. We go 5, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, and then this was gonna be 3, and then that doesn't make sense at all. Yeah, that's not a good curve. We'll fix that later. All right, so that's 4, and we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We'll just go ahead and add that all the way along to, I guess, right there, maybe. Okay. It starts out small, but it gets long, I promise. Funny guy. Yeah, Vasa. I don't remember for stopping by one of your streams, but I would love to see what you do. I know that you have a lot of thoughts on how to build things and such, and I would really be interested in seeing your build process. Right. I think what I'm going to do here is cut that back a little bit so that we have a little bit more of a streamlined shape going on. I'm going to bring that along too. So we got 2, 2, 3 long, and then that doesn't work. Not yet. So what I need to do is pop that over to there. And then I need to add to this a little bit more. But then we have that problem there. There we go. And of course, having some slabs in there, I think we'll be all right. Just came to check on you, Duke. I'll be back. All right, Immersian. Hopefully we'll see you soon. Anyone got the Discord link? Never mind. This is not the Discord, but this is to the Darwin Reforged Discord. Actually, no, that is the Conquest Reforged Discord. I'm sorry. If you go there, then they'll answer your questions for you. I totally forgot that that was the Conquest Reforged Discord link that I had there. Okay, I'm really kind of confused here. Because the idea is we need to keep a constant shape going. If we just have a bunch of stuttery kind of design going on, it's going to end up looking like just a big barf ball or barf banana thing. And that's not what we want. We want a nice, smooth fishing boat. A nice, smooth ship. Here we go, 2, 2, 2. I don't like that curve, not in the least, so we got to do that. Well, that's right where we were, 2, 2, and 1. So that's just gonna have to be like that. We have 2, 2, and 1, and then we have that guy. So maybe I can do that. There we go. That shape is a little bit nicer. Got a good, nice curve there. We've got to keep this curve smooth as well. We have a 2, 2, 1, 1. That's good. We have a 2, 2, 1. That's fine. This is where we start getting less. So I gotta keep that in mind. That did not help. I think they had like the stuff come up. I don't know. I think that was it. Forgive me, I can't remember. Whatever happened to Ithria or whatever her name was? In fact, honestly, I don't even know myself. She was actually part of a quote-unquote specialized Discord that me and 2 other people had started, and we were making lore for a world, and she was actually in charge of making the mythology, and she came up with a lot of stuff, and then one day she just vanished. But yeah, she was incredible at designs, but some people they want to get away from Minecraft, so I'm not going to fall for her for that. I mean, that's honestly not too bad of a thing to do. For some people, this becomes an absolute, it becomes a lifestyle. It takes a lot of time. Just depends on if you're, some of it, a lot of us, like Rect and I, we use it as an outlet, a way to take care of our creative urges. Well, a lot of us do. We all do creative urges. Or it is, creative urge type deal. But yeah, for me, for example, having this is just a huge, it's great. It's like painting. She vanished, that's crazy. I wonder what happened. Hope she's okay. Yeah, she didn't say anything to me when she left or anything, but yeah. She's gone. Realistic, how you doing? Welcome, good to see you. Or an addiction. It depends on what you do. Some of us might be more addicted than others. But yeah, I don't think well, I guess it could be considered that. Alright, so we got that. I don't like that. That's alright. That right there, that's not working out for me, but why? I think some slabs in there will make that a little bit better. I feel like it needs to be like that, though. That needs to come out farther, and that needs to come out farther. But then at the same time, it still doesn't work very well. Maybe that? You're building a boat. What kind? It's just fantasy, realistic. It's just a fishing boat. Fishing boat with, like I said before, fishing equipment. Nothing too fancy. A lovely little boat. All right, so I need to straighten this up a little bit more. We got a little bit of something going on there. Honestly, that's all right. We can deal with that. I can deal with this design. See, what needs to happen is these corners need to be systematically inverting. So like, you see how there's that corner there, there, and there? This one needs to be back here at least. And this one should be, well, that's good right there actually. So that needs to be back one, and that needs to be back one. Maybe remove that. It's hard to do the curvature at this rate. I think I might be doing this all wrong, to be honest. Well, actually, I know I'm doing this all wrong. I know if Victor were here, he'd be like, Toucan, what are you doing now? Oh, gosh. How are you? I'm doing fantastic. Ritter Moonboose, how you doing? Name it Bodie McBoatface. Actually, no, the boat's name is the Duke's Fury. Raw refined Conquest. What name? You need to mix with Conquest first or get sick, you fool. Really? Let me have one. What is this magic? And let me have one. I'm confused, Django. What's going on? What's the context? What's the context? What is it? All right. So the curvature here. We got long. I'm gonna make you one more. Puff you out there. And then we start shortening up a little bit. 3, 3, and 3. Okay, that looks all right. I need to elongate you a little bit more, though. And that's a little bit better. And then, of course, it's going to start shortening up around this area, so that makes sense. Yeah, I'm okay with that. It does make sense, however, to try to keep it going down like, you know, like this, maybe. Yeah, I guess. That should be okay. I'll make that work. I'm changing my boat's name to King's Fury to Rex Fury. Duke's Fury is what Duconian's toilet must face after he has eaten too much Taco Bell. Ducon, are you sidekick? Am I sidekick? What? Great, 2 things. Fantastic, Ritter. That's great to hear. I hope that everything's going well for you. Razor has injected himself with a pure dose of Minecraft without mixing Conquest. Now he is insane. I tell you, insane! No! It's raw refined. Oh, goodness. You guys are gonna be the death of me. Alright. The hall. Am I happy with the hall? I'm not happy with this part right here. It doesn't look very good. So, I think what I'm going to do is pop you back a little bit more. But the problem is we start having this type of thing here already. And that's not what I want. So we gotta push you back a little bit. And it doesn't really make sense for all of this going on here. So I need to figure out how to refine that. This transition right here isn't working for me. All of this, it's okay. It's all right. I think what I'll do actually, one more thing though, is actually bring that down a little bit more. That looks a little bit better. And again, once we add in the stair blocks and everything, that's going to really put the icing on the cake. It's just right now, I'm not doing that. Not yet. Not yet! That's a shame. I never wanted the death of anyone. Huh? My cat says, no. I'm just preparing to snort Conquest raw with that. No. You got to fly over Foghaven and act like it doesn't exist before showing your shanty and ending the stream. You got to fly over Foghaven. What? I haven't flown over Fog yet. Oh, you get to fly over. Okay. Present tense. Wrecked. Present tense. Or future tense. I don't even know what that's called. Future tense. Past tense. Something like that. Alrighty, ready, Rudy. Yeah, Victor would be all over me about this right now. He'd be like, what are you doing? No, that's not how it's done. He'd probably be removing blocks and placing blocks and just completely revising this entire thing. Good old Vicky Pooh. Alright. By the way, if you guys don't know who Victor is, he's a... I think he's pretty much hands down. Him and there's like 2 other people that I know of are probably the best shipbuilders in Minecraft. Shipbuilders. Just so you guys don't mishear me. See, what needs to happen, you see how there's that right there? It's this steady decline of corners. See, what needs to happen is it needs to be like that. That's what we need right there. And then same thing with this right here. It needs to be like that. And so the way to make that happen is this, right? Oh, whoops. I just totally messed that up. There we go. Put you back there. Yeah, I need to keep that steady incline going there. Otherwise, it's going to start looking a little bit lumpy looking. Okay, well, we're getting somewhere. So we got 1, 2, 3. And I need to push you back 1. You over 2. This also might not be the best thing to do. But I think it's an alright standard to follow. I'm the other Gracious one. We're now just reminiscing about people who we've not seen in a while. Victor would probably shake his head at mine as well. I am in 1.12 Conquest Reforged, 1.12.2. Alrighty. Well, that is alright. In the front is alright as well. Not super happy with the shape, to be completely honest, but I like it from the front. Let's go ahead and do a quick copy paste really quick. I just want to see what it looks like from one side to the other. This way we keep up to date with what's going on. Position 2. And we're going to come up here to the top. And we're going to do a little flippy flip. We're going to do copy. Flip. Rotate. 180. Paste minus A. And we'll see what that looks like. Oh, yes. What is it called? AWE? What is that called? 1 second, guys. I just need to remember what that's called. It's, I need to bypass. WEA. Slash WEA. Alright, so now we can paste, I think we're still on the clipboard. Paste minus A. Oh, great. Alright, so we're going to do copy. Replace the block to fill your clipboard. Oh, crap. Alright, so anyways, we got to do that selection again. About the thing, only Duke and like one of the mods will see. Position 1. Pretty sure. Ducon, what version MC are you? Yes. Alright, so there. I'll go ahead and just stand up here really quick. Right there. And we're going to do slash copy. Tip, replace a block with your full clipboard. Whatever. Flip. Rotate 180. Paste minus A. Aha! There we go. Now I can turn chat off again. Alright, so there we have a ship. Not too shabby. Not too shabby. Has a pretty good shape underneath. Kind of like that. Definitely needs a little bit more work right there, though. Come out 3. I guess I can easily do that on the other side without having a flippity flipper. All right. Take you guys out. Well, actually, no, you can go out one more. You can go out one more, and you too. There we go. And actually, you can go in 1. Yes. Same thing with you. Okay. Sound the foghorn. Ducon, you did it. Here's a cookie. Yes, I messed with some complete crap last night. You reminded me I have to redo that garbage. Oh, isn't it great to be a server owner? Alright, so the same thing with the front. I'm gonna have a really fancy kind of bow or stern strip back here as well. That's why it's kind of flat here. It's gonna be all fancy. All kinds of fancy schmancy stuff going on. But that is for a later time. Today, I just want to get the shape down of the ship, and then I guess we'll see. Maybe not tomorrow. I don't know if I'll be streaming tomorrow or not. But if I do, then we will get some more stuff done. Go figure. But yeah, that's always going to be a really fancy schmancy thing going on. How many times do I have to say that before you guys get the idea? Fancy schmancy! Okie dokie. Alrighty. The next time I restart the server should be good. Nice. Sound effect. By the way, guys, if you guys didn't know, I like to get wrecked. The guy that is spamming me with lots and lots of items is the owner of the server, and he's also a streamer. So if you guys want to go check him out, here is his link right there. Go check him out, subscribe to him, follow him, all that good schnizzle whizzle stuff. He streams a lot, so you'll definitely have no shortage of content with him. Definitely worth checking out, I would say. And yeah, it's a good-looking guy. Isn't that right, Rick? But yeah, it's really great to. He's really doing a lot of stuff with the community, so he does what not many people do. Really taking charge there, Rex. It's good for you, man. All right, there, Realistic. See you soon, hopefully. Check him out in Discord. Check him out or be cursed. Or something like that. Right. And then it rounds back up here towards the top. I don't know what's going on there. It looks like Mr. Wrecked got lots of spammy plugins just for me. I think I might have triggered some self-preservation. What do you call it? Instincts and Wrecked there. After all of the marvelous trolling that I put him through. I think I win the troll award though, Wrecked. I don't think you're ever gonna be able to take that title from me. The troll award is mine, and mine alone. So probably will follow. He gained my viewership. Do you have BTTV emotes? BTTV emotes. Ah. BTTV emotes. What? Twitch TV emotes. The only emote I have is this guy right there. And I have loyalty badges, and that's about it. I don't have any extra emotes than that. That's all I got. I'm a simple man. I'm a simple man with simple emotes. I actually might curve that strip up a little bit on each end, but we'll see what happens. Not decided yet. There's a web plugin that basically adds more emotes. Ah, no, I haven't even heard of it, so I do not. I do not. All right, so the idea with this is we want to slowly incline. Something like that. And we're gonna make the back super fancy, of course. I mean, you can't have a ship like the Duke's Fury without a super fancy back. I mean, that's just given, so. Yeah, these are gonna be some really well-off fishermen. And I don't know what I want to do with all this, but we're just gonna go ahead and bobble butt that thing in like so. You know, I might put a big butt cheek on the back of this thing and call it the butt of the ship. It's neat as hell, including GIF emotes. Ah. Yeah, I don't have that. Oh, look at this. The Duke's Furby. Ah, okay. I see what's going on there. I see what's going on there. I see what you're doing. Alright, so we want to try to curve it down a little bit. And of course, there's also going to be a railing here. But the reason why I didn't originally do a railing here is because I didn't want... or I was kind of planning on doing a thing. You know what I mean by a thing, guys, right? I was planning on doing an ore. There's on what are they called? Triremes and biremes. Triremes and biremes. There's this thing called an ore deck, and it goes along the side there. So I might add that. See, this is a problem right here. That's kind of a big problem, honestly. That's only 2 blocks right there is, I don't like that. But I do like that this kind of sticks out a little bit more. If I don't do that, it's going to end up looking even thinner than it already is. So my other option is to spread it apart 1 more block and add more to the bow and stern. I don't know. 10 out of 10 name selection. Who agrees? I like it better. Okay. I see what you're saying. Christened my ship, you say? Okay, if that's what it's called these days. I'll have to christen your city more often then, right, Rect? Oh gosh. All right, so that's 1, 3, 4, and that is 1, 3. What is that? 5? Yeah, there we go. 4. 1, 3, 4. 1, 3, 4, and 1, 3, 4. Good, good, good. And now we got some nice solid sides there. I'm gonna have 1 harpoon deck all the way along here. I'll have to figure out how I want to do that. But there's going to be... I'm not even quite sure how I'm going to do it yet, but I don't know. Let's try a different block for now. I'll use these blocks here. Let's try that maybe. And then every 2 blocks, we'll go ahead and add one of these in. Something like this. I'm not sure how far I want to go with this though. Also, I think I need to make it 3 blocks. So instead of the I made a whoops. Replace 4. Okay. So this is not what we want to do. I'll show you guys in a second why. Because what I need to do is this guy. I need this guy. Because what I'm going to be doing is the harpoons are only going to be, they're going to be even. So I don't, well, they need to be 3 blocks apart actually. I need room for each harpoon. So again, we're going to put that one back. And then there's going to be another one there, 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 and there. And we'll keep going along the deck. There, 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 there. There's gonna be a lot of harpoons in this thing. And there. Alrighty. I think a few more harpoons would be in order. I don't want to go too far back. Well, I guess it would make sense too. I think I might only have 1 gun deck, or not gun deck, harpoon deck as well. Because if I have more than 1, it's going to be too close to the water. And it's going to increase the chance of flooding. So we'll avoid that if all possible. I'll get another amazing ship to make you feel more... no, this is a long way to go from amazing. There's some shipbuilders out there that will absolutely, you know, they make me feel very inadequate, so. Yeah, Just trust me, there are some incredible shipbuilders out there. I don't know. I am tempted though. I think I might make the water level one down, and then I'll put another harpoon deck here, and I'll actually stutter these. So like that. What do you guys think about that? It's on the rec server nonetheless too. We'll just go ahead and add one kind of in between each there. It should look pretty good from the outside. And then I also still need to add the ore deck and the kata fishing pult net things on the top. You know, they throw nets in the water to catch all the fish. So yeah, just trying to make sure that this is a properly equipped fishing boat. It's a shipbuilder if you change one letter. It's on the rec server. Okay, this looks terrible. Terrible, outstanding job. Hey, Fruitcake, how you doing? I'm making my Swordfish boat, by the way. This is the Swordfish. Well, it's called the Duke's Fury, but it's a Swordfish fishing boat. All right, so it's a 2-deck ship, or 2 weapon decks. All the way along there. And then I'll have to make plenty of fortifications along the top for archers. I'm sorry, fishers. You must like adding swordfish to the ship. Oh, where's the swordfish? Where is the swordfish? Oh, yeah, earlier on. Okay, I remember now. But yes, Fruitcake, you did miss the swordfish. Here, just for you there, I will add a swordfish here on the front. There we go. It is a pretty big ship. I'm not doing a realistic ship, by the way, so... If you're thinking about that, you know, think, oh, Duke, this doesn't look very realistic. Oh my god. No, I'm not doing realistic ship here. I am not a realistic shipper. No. Okay, actually, I think I might do that and then sleek it on the back. Well, something like that, maybe. Yeah. Something like that, I guess. Whatever. I don't care. We'll make it work. Is that how you say it? What if you turn the thingy on the pointy end into a brass swordfish? You know, that's actually a really interesting idea. What if I make that look like a swordfish right there? Oh! Rag, that is a great idea. No, I'm talking about the this right here, the thing, the plow, the ram. Yeah, the ram. This thing is designed so that it rams into the ship, so that makes sense. Play Blockhead, thank you for that follow, and welcome to the Red Clan. Great to have you. This is gonna look so awesome. Alrighty. So yeah, and one other thing I need to do. So the water level is actually going to be 1 down from here. So what I'm going to do is actually make the water line here really quick. The water level is going to be right here. I wonder if that's going to be deep enough. Yeah, it'll be fine. And what I need to do is grab some type of lumber. I'm going to use, I think red might make sense. I think red will be okay. I'll test it out first before. But it's sort of like a transition between the the hall, the under hall, and the upper hall. I don't know what it's called, to be honest. The technical terms of that escape me at this time. What I'm confused now, Ducon being positive about Swordfish. Well, sometimes there is just acceptance of what it is. You know, I'm even considering fruitcake about adding in a fountain on this thing. I really am. What I'm building right here is just, you know, just for being silly. There's no like officialness to this at all. It's just like just having fun. That's all it is. That's all it is for me. No officially stuff with the Duke's Fury. Yeah, I might. I'm doing red right now because Ducon Red won. But yeah, I'm just doing red because I think that will work. Just a fan. Just a fan, man. Just a fan. All right, so that'll be the water level just underneath that red strip right there. So that's not too bad. To answer your question, Ragnarsson, I was building with the concept and the knowledge of gunpowder being used effectively for firearms. Canada's not discovered yet. Put a fountain on the boat, because why not? Yes, I'll put a fountain on this. We'll have like some silly little pump going down into the ocean water and it like makes the deck all wet. That's how they wash the deck, is they pump it up the fountain. Oh, what a stupid idea. Okay, I am going to... I don't know. All right, so that is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. And I'm pretty sure that's 19 as well. So that would be what? 39, 38. 38, right? 38. I think it's 38. Unless if I'm counting wrong. I think it's 19 over 19. Anyways, yeah, 38... harpoons. Definitely should have a massive pine tree logo on the sails. I was actually thinking just a big Conquest logo on the sails, but I don't know. Pine tree actually sounds like an interesting idea. Make the Duconian pine tree. Hey, Yabuka, yo booyah, ya boyka. Thank you for that follow. Welcome. Or, I'm sorry, not thank you. Goodness, Ducon, you bad. Good to see you. Welcome to the stream. Cannon fountain tree. So we just tell people not to go too overboard, otherwise it'll make Foghaven look primitive. I just tell people not to. Well, I'm just building a little boat out in the ocean. That's all I'm doing. I'm just building a little boat. It's just my little fishing ship. That's all. What am I doing wrong? Can you just build Neptune holding up the ship above his head? Oh gosh. I'm just building a boat, wrecked. I'm still kind of talking to Rack. Okay. Gotcha. Just my poor little boat. It's just my boat, man. It's just my yacht. Gotta have my yacht. Ducon has to have a yacht. If I don't have my yacht, I'm gonna riot. So having a proper yacht going here, I think we'll be all right. We'll be all right. We will be all right. I'm kind of looking forward to doing the interior in this. It's going to be quite interesting. Now, I'm not going to go full hog wild with this. Do you know how boats have a sort of curvature on the interior? I'm not going to do it. It's not worth it to me. If I wanted to go a little bit, stronger into detail and everything, maybe I'd do that. But it's not worth it. Not worth it. It would take too much time. Like, I'm going to do curvature on the bow and stern, like top things, but not in the interior. It'll become too much of a mess. Okay. I was also thinking about making a couple things there, but yeah, it's not. Ducon's yacht has no bounds. Legendary mythical creatures for some reason. Well, everybody has their likes and dislikes and things that they want to build, so I suppose I can't fault them for that. And on the bow and stern, there's going to be these castle-y looking things. Like right on this part there, this part, and also this part back here. It's going to be like a big platform fortification facing in towards the deck, and also the outside. And also there's going to be fortifications all along this, but these platforms are going to be a little bit extra. I think I might make like it sort of big here and there. Pablos, thank you for that follow, and welcome to the Red Clan. Great to have you. Okay, so I need to figure out what kind of wood I want to use for in here. I think I might try to go painted. Yeah, I think we'll do red paint. This is just a placeholder, to be completely fair, but it helps get a better visualization as to what I'm trying to do here. So that's just gonna have to be like that. Just like so. Beautiful. I think that's okay. Okay, what the heck happened there? Holari, thank you for that follow. Welcome to the Red Clan. Great to have you. Okay, so what did I screw up? I got you. I got you. I got you. Wait. Okay. I just haven't finished the outside of that stone bit yet, so it's all right. We'll figure that out later. Not important right now. So what are you saying? Is that just another castle? Yes, this is just another castle. That's exactly right. Oh no, it's a yacht. It's a yassel. Or a cot. It's a yassel or a cot. You guys decide. Just filling in the little walls here so we get a little bit more of a solid shape. And our hollow egg will eventually be filled up with something. I also got to figure out crew quarters and everything. I usually try to make sure that, like, I don't like big open decks. I know that's kind of realistic on ships, is to have, you know, big, like, what would happen is typically, is like this whole deck would be open, and you could see from one side to the other, except for like the bow and stern would have like sort of little separator walls, but most of the ship would be open. But what I'm gonna do is, like, you know, have the harpoon launchers and then try to have some partition in here. Like down here will definitely be a little bit of partitions for storage and stuff, but I definitely need to figure out crew quarters. And honestly, I don't even know how I'm gonna do that, because a lot of this is going to be, unless if I really, the only way for me to make this actually any type of space in here is if I somehow figure out how to really condense the design for these harpoon launchers. AKA ballistas, but Yitzel. Yep, that's it. That sounds good. I'm building C4, so I'm wondering if you could put cannons so I could blow up Duke's ship. Oh goodness. Jow Jow, how you doing? Joe Jow, welcome to the stream. The Swordfish definitely sounds like a good idea, knowing the ship has harpoons on it. Alrighty, so this is definitely coming along. I am seeing good shape. Definitely coming along. Let me go ahead and fill that in there. I'm gonna go ahead and mirror it again here sometime soon. Also, another thing is all of these are going to have, I haven't decided yet what I want, how I want to do this, but I think what we'll do is a trap door like that, and then we'll do rope maybe. I feel like there's a better way of doing this, actually. I think I saw a better way of doing this. I might be wrong, though. I think I've seen a better way of doing this. But anyways, my plan is to do that for each of these little spots here. Was there a better way of doing that? I thought there was... Oh, railings. This thing, right? Isn't this a an option? Here, I'll do one on one and then the other over there. What? Oh, okay, so I gotta have something underneath it. There we go. That doesn't look as good. Thanks, Ferguson. No, they don't shoot. And operated by walking so what? A lever? No. I think the rope is actually the best idea. I'm just gonna go with the rope. I think that's probably good enough. But I don't want to detail the side of the ship yet. I just wanted to indicate kind of what I wanted to do there. Also, this does need to curve a little bit here. It's kind of necessary. All right, so we have... All right, so I need to figure out how I want to curve that up there. Same thing with this guy. Well, maybe not. I'm really not doing a good job with this this curvature thing. I'm just kind of throwing it together. Oh, by the way, there will be little platform things here. One there. And there's going to be one over here as well. Not quite sure how I want to do this. I think we'll just follow the same kind of design as that one over there. There we go. Wait, that one's bigger over there. It's the bigger. Can't have bigger. Has to match. There we go. Couldn't you just put a little coat rack thing above it to openings? Ah. So you're saying... Wait. No, I can't do a coat rack. Ban Razor Dom, please. They're also made out of swordfish and operated by a walking swordfish. Well, we all know the swordfish god, so... Alrighty, so... Alright. Well, that'll definitely have a good field of fire there. That one as well. Have a great broadside attack. So that's good. We can ram into the bad swordfish that are bad. So, you know, I'm kind of curious. Can I actually make this look like a swordfish? I'm trying to make it like the head of a swordfish, and then something like that. Does that look like a swordfish, guys? I'm just using blocks right now because it's easier to do right now. Looks like a narwhal. Ah, no, come on. Looks like a swordfish. Totally does. Or a really high unicorn. Oh, gosh. Wonder what it looks like from upside down. You guys curious what it looks like upside down? Just hold on a second. We're almost there. All right, what does it look like upside down? Here, let's build like this. Oh gosh. I don't know. Whoa. Whoa. No, this way. Bad. Okay, we're getting there. No. Everything's inverted. Hey, look at that. I placed a block. Alright. Isn't that just pretty? Look at my upside down boat. Actually looks more like a swordfish. Anyways. I'm crying now thanks to how could you do that? I'm crying, no. I'm too high for this. Cut it out, man. I can't stop seeing a bad pixel art of a sniper. Yeah, there we go. See? Yeah, all it needs is a swordfish on there, and there we go. We got swordfish. I think I'm going to do that actually off camera. I'll do the swordfish on camera. Coming up with specialized designs is not something one should do on stream. Speaking of streams, guys, I think I'm going to go ahead and end it there. I'm just feeling a little bit drowsy today. I actually finished recording a very big video with Vigo Man today, so there was a lot of that, and so I'm about done for the day. But yeah, I just wanted to get the shape of this thing sorted out for today's stream, and I'm pretty happy with that. We'll go ahead and do a quick little flippity flip copy thing, and then I'll probably go ahead and end it there. Go ahead and take you and go back here. And the beaks of ships were usually bronze tipped. Ah. Position 2. Yeah, that would make sense. Iron does have a tendency to be a little bit rusty. Alright, so we'll do copy, flipper, slash rotate 180. And we'll do slash paste minus A. Aha, there we go. Look at that beautiful thing. It actually kind of worked. Well, everything works, yeah, so good. Lovely. Oh, King of Light's here. How you doing, man? Good to see you. I'm sorry, I'm just about heading out, though. Now, let's see. Is there anybody streaming right now that we can send some people over to? We can send some love to? Just gonna go check. Really streaming right now that we can send. Okay, there is someone. He's a French streamer, guys. He's doing Conquest. His name's Andigor. He is French, however, so it's going to be kind of difficult to understand him for those of you that don't speak French. But he is a good guy, and I think that you guys will enjoy him if you guys enjoy Conquest content. So definitely worth checking out at least, and maybe we'll pass some time for it. But anyways. Yeah, I'm gonna end it there, and I hope you guys have a fantastic day. But we're gonna go over and raid Andigor, and if you guys can do hashtag Red Clan Raid in his chat, I would appreciate that, and show him some love from the Red Clan. So yeah, guys, let's go raid him. Hashtag Red Clan Raid. Okay, now we just gotta wait for that to kind of build up there. Okay, we got 40, 41, 42, and go!